like to tell you a little bit more about brand Dior and its legacy. Millions of women repeat the name of the legendary brand with enthusiasm, and in all languages it sounds the same. But no matter how many fashion seasons come to replace each other, there is always a talented man, brilliant artist, and extraordinary person, Christian Dior. This presentation was made by Anastasia and me. In 1950, in his first collection, Christian Dior wanted to say goodbye to the poverty of the post-war period and the Zazu style that he hated. He said, "Fashion wants to return to its original purpose, and its purpose is to decorate women to help them become beautiful." The designer created the image of a flower woman, a high chest and a thin waist like a stalk, and a lash like a corolla, a skirt up to the ankle or slightly higher. His mother was his main muse. She was famous for her beauty and elegancy, and her son remembered her beautiful dresses and luxurious perfumes. Despite the fact that the new look silhouette dresses instantly made Dior famous, his collection caused a lot of controversy. Feminists accused him of wanting to put women in corsets again, and the legendary Coco Chanel called his work the main horror of the late 1940s. In 1957, after the sudden death of Dior, the house was headed by his assistant, 21-year-old Yves Saint Laurent. With his first trapeze collection, new fashion genius revolutionized the world just like his teacher. He saved the company from possible collapse. Saint Laurent took a trapezoid silhouette with straight lines and a short length as the basis of the models for his first independent work. By all accounts, the 1957 Dior collection was designed for younger and more fashionable clients than the work of the founder of the house. Frenchman Marc Bohan has been the head of Dior for longer than anyone else. He held the post of creative director for 28 years. During the time, he completely changed the brand's style, its DNA, and key characteristics. "I create clothes for real women, not for mannequins and fashion magazines," Bohan said, accusing Christian Dior of being too decorative. However, despite the fact that his career began so brightly, it was under Bohan in the late 1980s when Dior lost its former glory and fell into decline. Marc Bohan's most popular work for Dior was his 1966 collection based on the then-released film Dr. Zhivago. Long coats with the fur collars and white belts became fashionable symbols of their time. The outrageous Bridget Giuliano took over Dior in 1996. With his debut collection for Dior, Missia Diva, he showed that he is not going to go the usual way. The designer sought to make each show a theatrical show with the development of the plot. Giuliano's extravagant collections were based on the ethnic motifs. He studied the history of fashion and culture of different countries and created real works of art, which often caused heated debates among the champions of fashion traditions and fashion innovators. So that's all I wanted to say. Hope you like the presentation.